Governor Adams Oshiomhole may have to consider extending his magnanimity to another group of workers in the state. The striking union leaders in some tertiary institutions are calling on the state government not to implement its alleged no work, no pay directive, as it will negate the resolutions they reached in a meeting with the governor last week. The lecturers who staged a protest at the gate of the College of Education Ikedolo on Thursday explained that they decided on the action following a text message circulated among members that the state government has ordered that this directive be implemented.
From what is playing out here, the crisis in the Edo State Colleges of Education seems far from over. Some of the lecturers on Thursday morning locked the gates of the College of Education Ikedolo to enforce their ongoing strike, following threats of the implementation of the no work, no pay rule. The union leaders had met with Governor Adams Oshiomhole last week, and they say they are waiting for a written agreement with the school management on the concessions they will grant before they can call off their strike. But on Wednesday night, according to them, they received text messages directing them to resume or forfeit their pay.
The governor told us that it's coming from a tradition of agreement, that it does not want to believe in I swear to God kind of agreement. That when we go to court now, this one will say I swear to God, the other will swear to God. Everything must be reduced to paper.
As to the promise that government will defray the 3-month salary owed them, the lecturers say feelers from government circles indicate that the management of the schools are reluctant to submit the financial records of the institutions to enable government to do its own part.
We discovered that the problem lies with the various management of the institutions. But we tell the hasting government to what is the agreement? Let us see if it's acceptable. So we can sign a memorandum of understanding. We can sign an understanding. You see, and then progress from there. But then they told us that the management of the various institutions have not been able to provide their financial the basis for the agreement, which has to do with what they have in their coffers, their financial records. And of course, you know that the government will just give our money without looking at their financial records. And you see here, we have even come to investigate ourselves and discover that this management of the various schools are not providing financial records because there's an attempt to hide their IGROs. You understand that? Because if you look at our rough estimate in the College of Education is that the IGRO may be up to 300 million.
When Channels Television sought to get a response from the deputy provost who was at the scene of the protest, he said he was not competent to respond.
I don't have the power to speak on that.
The provost of the College of Education Ikedolo, in a text message, explains simply in these words: "We have already submitted financial records to their appropriate quarters." We contacted the State Commissioner for Education to respond to the allegation of non-submission of financial records to the government by the school's management.
It is not right for anybody to assume that we needed to start scrutinizing school management, okay, only when we have made a promise to assist, pay the funds. Where then is our judicious determination to spend Edo taxpayers' money adequately and accurately? Now we have said that we will pay. We are going to clear the bills and put you in a situation which we will not get back to this again, meaning that we'll do something about the finances, okay? What the irreducible minimum that they were supposed to do is to call off the strike. The question is, if we pay what management is owing, what shall then happen to these days and times that you are not working?
Meanwhile, the students of the 4 institutions remain at the receiving end of this long-drawn dispute.
What are these?